Okay folks, so we're at the other end, and you got two more sphinxes. Cool. These guys, awesome man. So I believe that these did actually sit here originally when the exhibition was on. Like I say, I mean in the last year or two I think they've revamped them, you know, sort of done them. I don't know if that was the original colour, that, by the way. I have no idea. But apparently these did greet visitors when they came here. I assume that this is one of the entrances. I love the way this tree sits here now, right in the middle of the flipping what's there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, one heck of a view though, I must admit. Also, I realised, I was saying I wasn't going to go to the park. The park's quite extensive, and the bit I was thinking about where the dinosaurs are is over there, in that sort of general direction over there. But where the maze is, I don't know if you guys, it depends on how long you've been watching my videos and if you remember or not, but just over there, literally just, if you go down behind that wall, essentially, is the maze. Yeah, oops, sorry. I've got the thing on, you see. I'm trying my old. Oh, this thing's getting. Oh no, it's getting really wobbly at the end. Anyway, yeah. So I was thinking, I say we could have a little trip just over there because the maze is over there. But I did the maze last year. No, was it last year? Can't remember when I did those videos now. I think it was last year. But yeah, the maze is just over there. I love that. I love mazes. Mazes are quite awesome. I got lost in it, remember? It was hilarious actually. It was quite funny. There's about 2 or 3 maybe about 2 videos of it, I think, if I remember rightly. And like I said, it's quite funny really, because I thought I'd be able to navigate through it alright, because it's quite sparse as well. It's not like, and it's not really like really mega tall, do you know what I mean, sort of thing. And so there's like lots of gaps and you can see quite a way through and stuff and what have you. And so I was fairly confident that I could navigate my way through fairly easily, and then I ended up getting completely lost, and it was like, and I really did start getting really frustrated. It was quite funny actually. It was quite hilarious. But yeah, so I was kind of thinking of maybe go back over there, but I'm not sure. So yeah, okay. So again, I'm kind of, you know, oh, that's the light. The light's terrible. The light is terrible. I just noticed there's a couple of dudes walking down there that look like they might have equipment with them, in terms of, like, they look like possible YouTubers. I don't know, it's possible, but they've just come out from out of there where I was thinking of going just a minute ago, because I think that's where that thing is. I'm gonna have a nosy in a second, but yeah, so yeah, because they were looking at me when they were coming down as well. I'm standing here with my flipping, what's that, when they were looking at me. But then again, they could just be, but the public don't really go that way, so yeah, I'm going to have a nosy in a sec. Right, okay, I've been behind there before, but I don't think there is anything. I don't think that thing's there. I don't think it is anyway. Right, okay folks, so I'm going to go and have a little investigate. I'm going to check it out. We may end up at the maze, we may not. We kind of see how things go. Right, okay, so I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now. Okay folks, I don't know if you can hear me up there, but this is some remnants of something. I have no idea what, but there's it says tank 18A on there and tank 18 over there. I don't know what they were for. I'm assuming they were for water, but I don't know. Interesting, eh? Makes you wonder what it was what all this was, whenever. Do you know what I mean? It's really fascinating stuff. I love old stuff, and trying to figure out, you know, what it was, what it used to be. So, yeah, cool. Okay folks, so I've just come off the main road, which is just through there, and underneath me is tarmac. So you got the transmission tower there, of course. The old radio doofer. Anyway, yeah, so in terms of this flipping, the remnants of this thing, now this thing is fenced off what I'm in, but there was a gate right here where I've just walked along this little pathway here, and there's a gate and it was open, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe that thing where the remnants of the what's the name is in here somewhere. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, maybe we'll try this. Sorry about the camera work right now with this. I'm trying the selfie stick, like I said. I'm trying to get used to using it a bit more, because I like the fact, because like, you know, with some YouTubers, they've got such nice cameras and they've got like wide lenses, so you can see much more around. Do you know what I mean? Of course, I don't have that on this, so this is the next best thing essentially. So at least you can see a bit more around me as I'm walking around and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to have a little investigating here and see if there's anything I can spot that looks like it might possibly be the remnants of this flipping tube thing. But I ain't going to hold my breath, to be quite honest. There's a couple of tents in here. Could be some homeless people living in here. There's a tent right over there, and there's something in front of me, but I can't tell. There's a tarp anyway. A couple of tarps, in fact. So, do you know what? I don't think there's anything in here, man. I really don't. I don't think it's in here. Okay, folks. Yeah, there's a few tents in here actually. There's another one right in front of me. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't tell. Oh, by the way, like I said, with this camera work, because I'm holding this stick, and then there'll be times when obviously you can see that I'm looking away from the camera, and I won't be able to tell exactly if I'm still in shot or not. So sorry about it. Apologies, and bear with me for that. But yeah. I'm just gonna have a quick nosy over here. Let's have a look. I mean, I know it's got to be around here somewhere. It is in Crystal Palace, and it is part of the flipping thing. Like I said, I'll Google it and show you the pictures, because there's obviously I'm not gonna. I'll say obviously. I'm fairly certain I'm not going to find the thing. So that's just down into the park down there. So, right, okay. Let's head back out this way. I haven't got a clue. Let's try this way. I'm not sure where it is. I really want to find it. I really did, because it'd be so cool. But then again, like I said, I don't know if I can get access to it or not. It's funny. Sometimes I'll be walking around somewhere where it's in a place like this, or outside, or in the street, or whatever, and part of me would be going like, no, you need to go that way. You need to go that way. And then another part would be going, no, it's better this way, better this way. And I always feel torn. Which way do I go? And then inevitably I'll find that one day I'll find out that, oh, perhaps it would have been better to go the way I originally thought to go. Anyway, right, okay, let's get up here. you see, the only reason why, like I say, I came in this bit is because it was fenced off all the way around as I was walking down the main road. And I noticed as it was fenced off, and I suddenly saw the gate, and the gate was open, and I'm thinking like, ah, so maybe this is where it could be. But I'm starting to doubt that very much, to be quite honest. Well. So, I know there's a certain person that at some point will probably watch this video, namely Beardy Rebel, who I believe knows this area, or at least I think he does anyway. He has mentioned about Crystal Palace a couple of times, and he does know this place, and he's been to it himself, he says. So he'll probably know where it is in relation to where I am right now. So yeah, so Kev, when you watch this, I'm sure you're going to comment and let me know exactly. I've just walked past it or something. So yeah, do you know what? It's getting later. It's heading towards that time where the sun's starting to go down and stuff. The light's going to be going on us. So, and I don't have a torch or anything or anything like that, and I don't fancy traipsing around here in the dark anyway, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, okay folks, so okay, I guess that's going to be it for now. Like I always say, unless there's something pops up in the meantime from here until I get home, I guess that's going to be it for now. So from Crystal Palace, hunting for the remnants of that old tube station thing, I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now. Hi folks. Okay, so don't I think I feel like a right nana. I found it. Now, where we was just a minute ago, you'll see, was just over there. Yeah? Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see it. I can't see the screen at all. But where we was in those woods just over there, and where those homeless tents were and stuff, this is it here. This is it. But as you can see, it's all fenced off. But I believe the public could go down there at one point. But as you can see, look, they've got all this temporary fencing here for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe. Well, then again, oh no, I see. No, it goes all the way around. Sorry. No, I think the public were allowed to go in here at one point, but. Yeah, oh look, actually I've just noticed, look, they're painting it all up. I've only just noticed that. Look, they're painting, maybe they're the original colours as well, wow. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Look at that purple and green. Wow. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is the tube station I was telling you about. That was built, I believe it was built specifically for the Crystal Palace event. Like I say, this is Crystal Palace, like I say, obviously, as you know. This is where we are, and this is where the thing was. And look, you can see the steps, the old steps, where people would come out of. I've just noticed this is so loose. This, sorry folks. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, so this is it. They're actually, you can actually go in there at some point. Like I say, yeah, look, there we go, look. Friends of Crystal Palace Subway. Right. Oh, hang on, no, it's a subway, not a... Do you know what? Oh dear, here we go again, you see. It was a public pedestrian subway. Why was I thinking it was a tube station? I have no idea why I got that in my head, it was a tube station. Oh, it's a... Oh man, what am I like? I am flipping useless. I really need to get my facts straight, don't I? Right, look, I'm going to try and show you as best I can. It's a bit difficult though, like I say. But that's why I've got the selfie stick. So you guys will be able to see better than I can now, I hope. But that's it down there. That's it. So it was the first. What does it say? The first stage of reinstating safe pedestrian access to Crystal Palace Subway would not have been possible. Oh, so they're actually in the process of restoring the thing. And it was a subway, like I said, for some reason, I don't know why I had it in my head that it was a flipping tube station. Why did I think that? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, sorry about the camera work. Like I said, I'm trying to flipping use this selfie stick, like I said. I've noticed as well, it's quite wobbly, it's become quite loose. Even though everything's tightened up at the end, something's loose on it, and I can't work out what. Yeah, I wish it was possible to actually... See, I can't even get along there, maybe able to see it better from there, because they're painting the fencing up or something. And so, obviously, I can't get in there. That's a bit of a shame. Oh, I really want to show you guys this, because from what I've seen, like I say, I'll still get the pictures up, I'll still put the pictures up, but from what I've seen online, it looks beautiful inside. Typical Victorians, you see, typical Victorians. Even the most utilitarian flipping thing you can think of, like I say, like a subway underneath a road, or even, I mean, you think of some of the other buildings they've built over, you know, back in their time, like waterworks, stuff like that, sewerage treatment plants, things like that. Well, that's if they had them back then. No, maybe they didn't. But my point is like utilitarian buildings that, you know, that like just for you know, served a basic function, whatever. Even those buildings, they made absolutely gorgeous and beautiful to look at. Do you know what I mean? Is what I'm trying to say. Long-windedly and very inarticulate. Ugh, I can't even speak. Inarticulately. I can't even say it. But yeah. Anyway, so like I said, folks, this is it here. Oh, it's right next to the road, and I didn't know for flipping toffee. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how else best to show it to you now, but from what I've seen, like I said, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Right, okay, so I finally found it, and of course I did walk past it, and I'm going to look right now, and two instances now. One, because I thought it was a tube station, and two, because I've walked right past it umpteen times already. Right, okay folks, so from a hilarious flipping whatever you want to call it, I'll leave it there for now, and I'll definitely catch you folks later. Bye for now.